Top of the morning, top of the morning. Salute to all the people of the free world that took their time in to tap in with us today. You're now rocking with the No Snooze Button Show, a morning show powered by the people, for the people. We definitely appreciate y'all for jumping on this journey with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely leave the comments. We're not seeing enough feedback. We want to get some feedback from y'all. Let us know if we're giving y'all the news that y'all want. It's definitely for y'all. So if there's something that we missed out on, let us know. So that we could chop it up about it and put other people on to what's going on in your city, in your town, in your area. I'm the host that usually does the most context. I'm joined by my two brothers in crime. Introduce yourself to the people.
How y'all feeling, man? It's a wonderful morning today. I go by the name of Dezo the Introvert. I'm here to introduce y'all to whatever is happening to the culture, man. You know, we gon' it's a lot of new music that drops, so we gonna tap into it. So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
No doubt. What up, Big Ox Bob? Y'all know what's going on. Hey, y'all know when y'all hear that alarm, that means get off your ass and on your feet. That is the no snooze alarm. Don't touch that snooze button, man.
I almost did. I'm not gonna hold you. I almost did.
Oh no, we can't go out. We can't go out. But shit, you know, I'm just happy y'all pulled up this beautiful morning, spent this time with us. This is the time to wake up to good vibes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk some good conversation today. Some interesting topics. But first things first, y'all, let me kick y'all off with this daily quote. It says, happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. That's from Dennis Waitley.
That's fine. That's fine.
That is fine.
Man, Dennis, he had some shit to talk right there, man.
Right. You gotta put some smooth music behind that, my boy. Some jazz, some nice little jazz behind that.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me run that back one more time, y'all. Just for the people that didn't hear that, man. Don't forget this. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. That's from Dennis Waitley. But y'all heard that a few times, man. It's gonna be scrolling across the bottom. Y'all just read that, check it out.
But keep that in your hearts, man. Keep that in your hearts.
Please do lock that in there. Text, man. You got some financial information for us?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just to let y'all know, since the situation's been happening, overseas in multiple areas, although oil has gone up in prices, surprisingly, gas is going down. Obviously, I guess we're getting what we want, so we're getting whatever natural resources we need right now. So gas is looking all right for everybody. In New York, it went down to $3.67. In Atlanta, it went down to $2.87. In Houston, it's at $2.95, going down as well.
$2.87.
Yeah. Right. Nah. Don't get so hype, Ox. It don't get any favorable when we get to your side. Let's slow down.
Oh no, I know that. That's what I'm saying.
Right. In Chicago, still the lowest spot is Mississippi. So I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm not moving down to Mississippi for no gas. Chicago went down at $3.72, so you guys went below $4 from last time. So y'all doing all right. Seattle. Y'all are still at that $5 mark, and I don't think y'all ever going down. So life sucks. LA. We don't even gotta say LA. Y'all know you're down bad. Yeah, $6 a pop, and that is not it, my boy. Like I said, Mississippi is still at $3.28, and the national average is at $3.72. So we're doing all right. I'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, the more situation happens overseas and all of these situations, the multiple stuff that we're going through as America, we'll see how that affects the oil and then how it affects gas. So I'm gonna keep y'all tapped in with that.
I met somebody from LA when I went to go do my little, pit stop thing, right? And I was asking them, like, yo, how do like, people that aren't rich and famous, how do they survive out there in LA? And my man said bro, it's a struggle. I got 2 jobs. I'm like, damn, damn, that is crazy, bro.
Sometimes, yo, listen, 2 jobs and a side business. They selling fruit cups. Like,
bro,
they chopping fruit and they making mixed fruit cups. I'm telling don't be, listen, man. I don't know if y'all got the little abuelitas that be selling the little churros and the little ices. You know what I mean? Like, listen, man, you got to get it how you live, man.
You like the corn lady you talking about?
Yeah, the little corner lady, you know what I'm saying? She get you with the little churros, the little spicy mango, you know what I mean? Get you right, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, they be out here with the carts with the corn, and you know what I'm saying?
The fried corn, you put that
sometimes when I should drive around and look for her.
Right.
But you know what? Not to say, and I'm not taking no shots at no other states, no other cities, or nothing like that. Don't get me misconstrued. But you know what I'm saying? The West Coast was built on the hustler spirit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In 18, is it not, Tex? Let me tell you. Let me give y'all just a quick, brief history lesson.
Go ahead, put me on.
You know, in 1849, when I believe a young man by the name of John Folsom, when he struck gold, the country went crazy. Motherfuckers was risking their life to get over here.
Yeah.
Have you seen Africa? Have you seen Blood Diamonds, my brother? It's wickeder than that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not saying that there isn't other places like that. You know what I'm saying? There was a crazy gold. There was a crazy gold rush in Australia, crazy gold rush in Alaska, right. But the one that happened in Northern California, about 20 miles east of Sacramento, really set shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Copy.
I'm talking about people from all over came, right. And those was the ones that, you know what, I can make it happen. And those are the people that we come behind. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know,
come from a long tree of hustlers. I respect it. I respect it.
You know, now don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. You know, they say that shit all the time.
Hey, I ain't saying it. You said it. I ain't saying it.
Facts. But I will say, you know what I'm saying? California was bred on hustling.
No, that's what they'll say. Yeah, for sure. Especially Oakland, man. Salute to my people in Oakland, man. You know what I mean? The hustlers in Oakland, man. You know what I mean? All throughout the whole United States, but especially in Oakland. I got some people out there, so salute to them.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to the town. But let me hit y'all with this weather powered by Google. Let me say real quick.
You're gonna have accountability, Ox. We're gonna hold you some accountability. Stop blaming Google, bro. Stop blaming Google.
I'm not blaming nobody. I can't blame nobody for the weather. If you want to blame somebody, feel me? I'm just reporting. Just doing my job. But so today in New York City, today's Friday, November 10th. Today we have a high of 55, low of 44, mostly cloudy. I do see signs of showers.
Mad gray right now.
Tomorrow we have high 56, low 38, mostly sunny. Sunday, high 49, low 36, and partly cloudy. Getting cold out there. Atlanta, we have a high 69, low 53 with clear skies, chances of showers. Tomorrow we have a high of 56, low 48 and showers. Sunday, high 55, low 44 and scattered showers. That's in Atlanta. Moving on to Chicago. Got today high 48, low 33 and clear skies. Tomorrow, high 49, low 40, mostly sunny. Sunday, high 57, low 41, and partly cloudy. Taking it down to Houston. Today, we have a high of 64, low 57 with rain. Tomorrow, a little more of the same, high 60, low 56 and rain. Sunday, high of 67, low 59 and scattered showers. In Seattle, today we got a high of 49.
Finally, they're catching 43. Up to us. Don't say damn. Y'all finally catching up to the rest of the world. Y'all finally catching up. Welcome. It's winter.
It's about time. It's about time they feel some of that, man. Damn.
Yeah, it's looking rough in Houston.
Man, in Seattle though, we have today a high of 49, low 43, and mostly cloudy. Tomorrow a high 52, low 43, and scattered showers. Sunday high 52, low 45, and scattered showers. Now, taking it down to Los Angeles, these motherfuckers, man. High of today, it's a high of 77, low of 51, partly cloudy. Tomorrow, high of 81, low of 53, and sunny.
That's
Sunday,
wild.
high of 84, low of 54, and mostly sunny.
It's reverting back to summer for them, you know.
Yo,
They
I
going-
just
they
want,
going
yo,
backwards.
I just want to grab everybody in California all together like this, bro. I just want to grab them all collectively, bro.
Yo, what's
You know,
the
there's no
difference-
all those 7 a.m. hot fry eaters don't deserve that damn weather.
Right. That's right. That's a fact.
Yo,
That's a fact,
yo,
man.
what can I ask y'all what the difference is between rain when it's at like 40% chance of rain and then scattered showers? Like what's the difference?
I've
between
been
that?
trying to figure that out, man.
Bro.
I believe scattered showers just means it's going to be kind of more on and off, and rain is more of a consistent precipitation, if you will.
See?
Mm.
Ox, yo, Ox is a meteorologist, man. I see it. I see it.
On my way.
already.
On my way. Yo.
Hey, that's he
He definitely
Hey,
got
Tom,
his
Tex,
go
he
ahead,
cooked
go
me,
ahead,
bro. He cooked me, man. He
yo,
cooked
he got his meteorology. He's getting his meteorology degree at DeVry. Let's not forget.
That DeVry is crazy.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all don't sleep on DeVry, man.
Yeah, don't sleep on DeVry, man. They
Don't
get you.
sleep on
They
DeVry.
get you.
Hey,
For real.
remember those commercials?
Them
You on the
commercials, top
couch.
five.
You on the
Top five.
couch while you could be getting. I'm like, damn.
Yo, that's
Yo,
a.
hey,
And I'm always on the
that nigga used
couch.
to make. Hey, he used to make us feel like shit.
Exactly,
Yo, Ox,
bro.
because
feel
I was
like-
always
no,
on
but
the
my-
couch. I was
My
always on the couch.
my thing is this though. Half the time when I heard him, that was like when I was at home on like break on at school time. It'd be like, hey,
exactly.
nigga, I'm 15. Nigga, calm down.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
exactly how it
My
felt
life
too,
ain't cooked
bro.
yet. Word.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm
leave me the fuck alone, man. Shit, I'm playing some 2K, about to twist up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm on the couch. My mama
My life
at
is
work.
not in shambles right now. My life is
You
not
know,
in shambles.
It's because right now, you know what I'm saying. Check me out. Right now, it's 2:30. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
I done probably already sent my chick home. You know what I'm saying. She came over real quick. She gone.
Right.
I can relax. My mama ain't gonna get home till like 5:30. So that means I don't got to clean up till 5. Leave me alone.
Because you know you got to do that
Leave me
power
alone.
cleanup in 30 minutes. All I need is
Oh.
30 minutes for a power cleanup, boy. That's all I need.
And so at that, especially then when my sister had already left, went to school, and I was by myself, I'll be like, man, I really got to get to it because me and my sister, we know my mom would get home, like I said, like 5:35. Depends on where, where she's working at this time. She might be in Roseville or something, so we got a little more time traffic, right? But we know when she getting home. And so if she get home at 5:45, we can start cleaning up at like 5:35. Me and my sister together, we punching shit. We getting through it, you know? Yeah, for real. But yeah, look, go ahead.
Procrastination, man. Always
Oh,
works.
procrastination. It's fun. I love it.
All right. Let's
ahead,
jump into some culture, man. Let's jump into some culture.
Let's do it.
Let's first talk about movies real quick. We got the box office predictions for the Marvels, which comes out tonight. Well, today it's out right now.
Okay.
It's projected to do around 40 to 50 million. It's probably going to be somewhere in between there.
This weekend.
Just this weekend, yeah. Which is, I don't know. It's a little low for a Marvel movie. Usually Marvel movies hit around at the very least they hit around that 75 to 100 million mark opening weekend. So 40 to 50 is a little low, but I mean at the same time it has been going through some ups and downs with the promotion of everything.
You also think that with the SAG situation, with the actors, and now because I think they went through. I think they finalized their deal, so now they're rushing back into. Do you think that kind of played a part into the marketing, promotions, things of that nature?
Absolutely, because they couldn't. like none of the actors could really promote it like they wanted to because they were on strike. So basically, this movie is basically just going off of the trailers that dropped, and that's it. Like if you weren't sold on the trailers, then you haven't.
It's not gonna,
You haven't. Exactly. So hopefully the movie, the movie would just basically have to be good enough for word of mouth to get around, to make people want to see it. And that's another issue. The Rotten Tomatoes score came out, and the Rotten Tomatoes score is at a 55%. So it's not looking great. It's not looking great.
It's weird though, because Rotten Tomatoes has this thing where they kind of hit and miss. So it's kind of weird. Sometimes, but a lot of people do rely on Rotten Tomatoes because it's kind of like more crowd it's more realistic to the crowd instead of movie critiques. So I agree. It's funny that that's pretty low. Yeah, I think remember Will Smith's Bright got like crazy, like a 15%. It was like crazy. It was like a wicked number. Yeah,
and I didn't even hate that movie. Like that movie was decent.
It wasn't that bad. It was all right. It was mid, but it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. It was 15%. Like it was crazy. It wasn't 15%. But the Marvels. So it has two things going against it right now. That's making the box office this low. So you got the fact that the actors couldn't promote it, and the fact that it has the low critic ratings right now. But who knows? The audience may go in there and they may love it and boost it up. So it's still hope for the Marvels. But I don't know. We'll see. Ox, how you feel about that? Are you going to see the Marvels? Are you interested in that?
No. No. I don't think so. I might catch it later, but I don't think so. It's just I don't know. This one, I honestly, if it wasn't for no Snooze Button, bro, I wouldn't even know about this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't for Dezo, if it wasn't for you reporting on it, what was it like 2 months ago? When we found out it was coming out, but I have no idea about this movie, bro.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like Captain Marvel. She cool, but like it kind of just like really threw me off when she just popped up out of nowhere halfway through the Thanos fade, and she was just the one like, fuck you come from? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You know what I'm saying? That just really threw me off. So
she was like an unlocked character. Like, that little unlocked character, and you're like, yo, wait, how did you? But she like crazy, like she get busy. Like, yo, hold on, where did you come from, bro? Like,
cause what they dropped her movie in between the second and third Avengers, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was just like from there, I was just like, yo, who is this chick? Like I never heard of her. And then I'm like, how the hell she come through stronger than Thor and shit? Like, fuck out of here. That was just, what that was, right? Y'all know what that was, don't you? That was just feminism in the Me Too movement.
I wouldn't be that's why I said this whole movie, right? In my opinion, like that's why I want to ask you guys. Like, do you guys feel like it's a harder sell? The fact that they're trying to because to me this movie looks more like woman driven, like you know what I mean. There's a lot of more women lead characters and stuff like that. Like, do you feel like that's gonna play a part in like how people like receive it? You know what I'm saying? Like, because to me, I don't know how. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, my thing is, I'm fine with what I'm saying, girl power. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? All that push, feminism, black girls rock. I'm good with all of that. I love all of that. I don't gotta pay for it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, school. I take my daughter. I take my daughter to school every morning. I'm doing my part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. What if your daughter wants to go see this movie?
Oh, well then it'll come out on Disney Plus real soon.
Oh, that's great.
That is true. No, he right though.
It's right.
It's gonna come out because like by next week it's in there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Hulu and Disney Plus are actually gonna do the merge. I think they're finishing up on March 24th. Is gonna be official, so it's gonna be one entire package. Hulu and Disney Plus are gonna be all together now.
Okay, so $7 couple dollars.
Hopefully. Sounds like they're just gonna add more bread. I'm not gonna hold you. Sounds like they're just gonna add more bread.
Yeah, but I mean that's cool though. I'm not mad. Never hating on a Marvel movie. I just probably won't check this one out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What's next?
That's cool. That's cool. All right. Let's hop into.
Oh, you plan to seeing it? That's all. You plan to go watch it?
Oh, I mean, it's me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Got you. Fair
Like
point.
I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Stay in there watching the Little Mermaid right now. I can hear that. A part of that world.
They watching the new one or the original?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I can't call it. They like. Well, I know my daughter like both of them, and my son be trying to play the role like he don't like it. Like, no man, she always watches this. And I come back in here, you sitting there watching it. Stop lying.
He said watching. You can do something.
There ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I watched it growing up. Shit, I grew up on all the Disney movies. There ain't nothing wrong with watching the Little Mermaid. It's a cool ass damn.
You trying to be too cool.
Yeah.
But there is one other thing that I want to touch on involving, I guess like movie news.
Mm-hmm.
Our girl dang, what's her name? Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer. They just released pictures and
Keke. What's she do?
Of her ex, like basically beat her ass. Like,
oh shit, like, for real?
He was fucking her up, man.
Damn.
Dragging her off the couch, slapping her up.
Oh, so they got filmed from inside the crib.
Yeah, well, it's like security stills. I don't know if it's a video to it. I haven't seen the video to it, but it's definitely cameras in their house that took these pictures. So I don't know. Somebody got the video.
That nigga snapped. He couldn't take it.
Yeah. I think this was before the whole Usher situation. So
this was before that?
I think so. This may have drove. I don't know.
Because that's the thing. Shorty, if I'm not mistaken, I think now she's filed for divorce, filed for custody for a kid. She's been talking about it. She's been going through emotional and physical abuse for a while. Maybe this wasn't out for her. Like she was able to get out of this whole situation because of that. So damn, like and it's funny because everybody was kicking Keke Palmer's back in, and now look, now y'all look.
I'm gonna say this, text. That man don't got no right to put his hands on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the inner workings of the relationship. Right. If you need to leave because you're getting abused, or if y'all fighting, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all hitting each other. I don't know what's going on, right? That means you need to leave. That don't mean you need to blast this man on the internet and be hugged up with Usher. You know be a lady at all times. You know what I'm saying? Be a lady. Keke was wrong for that shit. Keke was wrong for that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's 100% wrong for putting his hands on her. No matter, if I don't know if that was before or after. He wrong. I'm definitely not trying to, stick up for an abusive dude. But Keke got to be a lady though, man. Don't be hugged up with Usher with your ass all out. TMZ right over there. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? That's my baby. I've been in love with Keke since Akilah. You know what I'm saying? So
Akilah and B, she got me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was more for making good. You know what I'm saying? But
she got me with cousin Skeeter. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. But man, hopefully, she gets, all the help that she needs, emotional support, all that. Because if she's really going through that, that's really terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be fair, like these are signs, like the way that he did compose himself and he acted after that whole situation. That is signs of a person that is trying to be controlling, abusive. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and he could have moral, like he could have like reason to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the reason that he gave, I understood it. Like I get where he's coming from. But that could be an excuse just to be controlling. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people find good reasons to be controlling. So I mean,
Yeah,
hopefully
one thing I do hope too. I hope she don't act like Kevin Porter Jr.'s chicken and go, oh, he never did that. Oh,
right.
He was fucking
Stand on
you
your
up.
square.
Don't
Stand
do
on your
that
square.
shit.
Stand on your
Yeah,
square.
don't do that shit. You know he would beat your ass.
Kiki seemed like
She's
she sent
bigger than him
something.
anyway, so it don't even. I'm saying like she wouldn't even need to do that all that. So yeah.
But yeah, I was going to say shout
prayers
out
up, prayers up, man, prayers up.
But yeah, prayers up for Kiki Palmer.
He said, "Shout out to Kiki Palmer." What? No,
I don't know why I was about to shout out Kiki Palmer.
What was you gonna say? Shout out to her for not having a glass jaw. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, Ox, I was trying to avoid him answering the question.
I was, it was, I don't know. But let's move on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's.
Speaking of
wise man said.
Exactly. So let's move to music that dropped this week. It was a lot, man. We had artists like Chris Brown dropped his album. Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz dropped a song. Jack Harlow dropped a single. Pink Panthers, the girl that made that song with Ice Spice. I don't know if y'all heard it. She dropped her debut album. We had NBA YoungBoy dropped an album. We had Dua Lipa drop a song. Shout out to Dua Lipa.
Oh shit! You should have told me that earlier, Des. I would have loved to put her on the thumbnail.
But we all know what we're here for, you know.
I started shaking his shoulders. He started dancing. He just started dancing out of nowhere.
What's that little move? You know what I'm saying?
He started dancing.
What's that?
That's what I gotta do to control myself.
There's no music. So.
Hey, Tex, that's the new you dig. You know what I'm saying? That's the.
If I don't just move a little bit, I might spontaneously combust.
but we hear.
Oh, yo, pause, yo. That's
not no pause.
I don't think.
Yes. Pause.
But you guys know what we here for. We're here to talk about biggest.
Yes.
Rick Ross and Meek Mill dropped their highly anticipated collab tape.
What up, SB?
It's called Too Good to Be True. You know, the album's called Too Good to Be True. Opening track, Shaq and Kobe. I mean, I think it's fire. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a pretty fire opening track. Overall, the album experience, they rapped their ass off on this. I ain't gonna lie to you. They were doing some rapidy raps. Meek Mill really came with some different kind of ways to do hooks on this one. Like usually his hook game is a little weak. But I like what he was doing with a lot of these, switching up, the flows on them.
How many songs on that?
Man, I think it's a decent amount. It's about, I want to say like 16.
Oh shit! Okay, so they must got like mad features or no?
It's not too many. It's not too many features on it. They were teasing a feature with Drake, but that's not on here. So I'm a little disappointed in that. You know what I'm saying? Me being a part of OVO.
Great marketing. Oh, that's why I know it was a Drizzler.
I'm OVO all day, bro.
Pause. Nobody's drizzling nothing.
Tex, I got that in the dictionary now, bro. Don't even shit. Drizzler is accepted worldwide now, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Nobody approved it. You're lying. You're lying.
But they got Fabulous on here. They got Tiana Taylor.
Oh shit. Okay.
They got Wale and The Dream, Jeremiah.
They got Wale. See, I was gonna ask y'all about that. What happened? I thought they ditched Wale or something. I was about to ask you about that.
Oh nah. I mean, apparently it's an MMG reunion on this mug.
That's what's up. That's fine. They got Gunplay on
it. I don't think Wale is signed to him anymore. I don't think Wale is signed to MMG no more though. I think he's part of a separate. I think he went on a separate as far as like money wise, but they still might be cool. I think Rick Ross and Meek Mill, they respect Wale's like creativity. He's one of like that's one thing I would say. Wale is although he's not very popular when it comes to his music, he is very creative and he can write and he can rap. So
love is flower bomb.
I'm saying, man, he got some joints, man. Wale is very underrated. He's low-key underrated. Low-key.
Did Wale write that though, or did Miguel write that?
Nah, he wrote it. Wale said he wrote the joint. Yeah.
Okay.
Wale said he wrote the joint.
Shout out to Wale.
Is it bad? Yo, come on, man. Wale used to come with it. He got some joints.
Wale got some joints, bro. Wale got some joints for sure.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm curious to see what a versus would sound like and who would he go against? Like, I'm curious to see like how he would go, like how his verse. I don't know if he has enough to do a versus. I don't know if he could do 20 songs. He probably might be able to do like maybe like 10 to 15. But I'm curious to see like who he could compete with if he did a versus and if he would win. I'm mad curious.
A lot of people want to see him versus Big Sean. And I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not a big Sean fan. So like I believe Sean will probably wash him, but I'm probably gonna be biased and go with Wale because I just don't like Sean like that. Hey, but real quick though, you heard the album? Most of it?
Yeah. I heard most of it.
So SB said he didn't get a chance to check it out yet. Like, what would you rate it from 1 to 5? Is it does it get the Dezo stamp of approval?
It gets the Dezo stamp of approval for sure. 1 out of 5. I'd probably say a good 4.1, you know. 4.1.
That's fine.
Yeah, 4.1.
Well, that's the thing about it. You know, these guys they pick amazing beats, right? They pick amazing beats, strong structure, song placement, arrangement is usually on point. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't. It's really rare where they miss when it comes to putting like good bodies of work. Like as much singles be hit and miss, but good bodies of work, I always can count on those two.
The first 4 tracks have really high energy, up tempo, real smooth. Then you get into them and they're like, I'm richer than a lot of you motherfuckers bag. You know what I'm saying? After that, with Dead Last, they talking that smooth talk with Fabulous on Dead Last.
I gotta check that one out. I gotta hear that one. Fabulous for sure.
Yeah, that record with Fabulous.
Yes,
is there much drug dealer rap in this one?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of drug dealer rap on this one. They got a song with Tiana Taylor. My favorite song on here is the song with Tiana Taylor, Above the Law. It's got a nice old school beat on it. It feel like a summertime song, and it got that real nice smooth vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? But the two surprise features on this album, they have a remix to Shaq and Kobe on here, with Shaq and Dame. Like Shaq and Dame are on this mug.
That's
Shaq and Dame.
Yeah, Shaq and Dame are on the same song.
That's fire. That's fire.
So they ended not only did they end the beef with Shaq and Dame, they put them on a song together. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's tough.
Who had the harder verse, Shaq or Dame?
See, I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't listened to that one yet. So I'm gonna tap back in and listen to the last song. It's the last song on the album. So
okay.
I feel like if Kobe, RP, I feel like if Kobe was alive, they probably would have hit him up and be like, "Yo, you want to hop on that Shaq and Kobe remix?" You know.
I like to think that Kobe would have given him a quick 16.
Yeah, especially if Shaq would have called him up and be like, "Yo, Kobe."
I like to think that.
You know what's funny too, because I know Kobe was going to put out if I'm not mistaken, what was it, Thug Poet? No, was it Thug Poet? Something like that, where he was going to put out an album and then he trashed it. Yeah, he was recording with what's son from Naughty by Nature, Tretch. He had songs with Tretch. Yeah, he had songs with Eric Sermon. He was going through.
I remember when Cole had to went through the rapping phase and whatnot. I don't really, you know what I'm saying, I ain't hear too many of them, but that's cool. Yeah, that's it. That's how we wrap that up.
Yep.
Okay,
yo,
cool.
if y'all not doing nothing this weekend, it's a lot of music that drops. So
y'all make sure to go check that out, man.
I wanted to add one more thing to the music thing. Real quick. Lloyd Banks put out his mixtape Cold Corner 3. A lot of people that's Banks fans, y'all know that this series, a lot of people love that series, especially Cold Corner. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he put it out on DSPs. He put out independently. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he's gonna be charging $100. Eventually he's gonna be putting them on DSPs. But I think for right now, he's gonna take the route of making sure
charging $100 for what?
For the mixtape.
$100.
Nigga think he Nipsey Hussle or something?
See, hold on. See, Bezos. And this is why we can't get nowhere in life. Because we got brothers. Every time we think he's supposed to good, we got brothers like us trying to kick our back in, bro. We got brothers.
You deserve to get your back kicked in. You charge $100 for a mixtape. Nigga, you crazy?
$100 is kind of high. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a little high.
Nipsey charged a stack and people was buying it. Nipsey's charged a stack.
Yeah, that's different. Nipsey gonna give you some game. He had pre-order shit that came with
what
that.
What Lloyd Banks not doing? Lloyd Banks not giving you game?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what it is. If Lloyd Banks would have just put them fucking Reeboks on, if he just would have put them fucking Reeboks on, you know what I'm saying? Like 50 told him to, he would have his money up and he wouldn't have to be trying to scam the hood for $100 for a fucking
he's not scamming the hood. All right, this is the perfect. This is why I'm glad let's sit on this for just a little bit. I want to sit on this for a little bit.
We only got 20 minutes though.
Oh, my fault. Right. No, but I just want to say like because the question and actually forget my segment. I want to sit on this real quick because I want to bring this. I'll forego my thing. I'll talk about it next week.
All this for Lloyd Banks. See, he's scamming the hood. See,
no. You know why? Because it's for people like Dezo, that's an up and coming artist. People that are upcoming, they need to understand these things because when you give your stuff to DSPs, right, you're allowing them to bootleg you. You give it to Spotify, you give it to Apple, you give it to Tidal. At least Tidal's giving you a little bit more of a percentage, but you're getting bootlegged and you're cool with getting bootlegged. At least Lloyd Banks is taking control. He got his masters. Why not sell it for that? I'm putting all this effort in. Ox, you know how it is. You put a lot of effort into something, right? And you want to be compensated for your effort. Like, for example, you make a suit, right? You set up the suit, blah, blah, blah. And the guy says, yo, and you tell him the price. And now he's hassling you about the price. You're going to feel disrespected because you put your heart, sweat, and tears. You found the material, put the labor in. You know what I'm saying? Forget about, and this is a physical labor. You got to put intellectual thought into it. How do you want to do this? How do you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? So you could imagine for a rapper, I got to pick these beats. I got to pick these producers, this engineer, this, that, waste my time doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to compensate these people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you can garner that, and if you have a good fan base, why not do that? Direct to consumer.
Don't get me wrong. I understand the financials of it. I understand how, I understand that. I just personally don't think a Lloyd Banks mixtape's worth $100. That's all.
That's that West Coast bias. That's that West Coast bias to you, man.
Might be.
So what about Fab? What about Fab?
Oh, see, but that's different though. We talking about Fab now. Fab, that's Lloyd Banks. It's Fab, that's Lloyd Banks. Like, come on. But with that being said, I'm not paying $100 for Fab mixtape either. I'm just like, bro, I'll miss this one, Fab. But now, $39.99. I might cash out that for Fab. But for Lloyd Banks, bro, bro, I need, bro, come on, bro. I need like $9.99, bro. Come on.
You don't think they were saying the same thing about what Nipsey was doing? You don't think they were saying the same thing when Nipsey was doing it?
I'm sure they were, but $100, bro. Now, especially so now it's different. It's different now, obviously. So if they was
because of the way that everything panned out, I think. If you was looking at Nipsey when he was I don't think you was supporting it.
Well, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if we taking it back to Bullets Ain't Got No Name and stuff like that,
right.
which was still fire music, I wouldn't have paid $100 for that. But as soon as Crenshaw dropped, you know what I'm saying, Slauson Boy, shit like that, bro, I can't stop there. What you charging it? You know what I'm saying? You don't got to stop at $100. What
that
you charging
Slauson Boy was fire.
You know what I'm saying? When after Crenshaw dropped, I'm charging whatever you paying, Nip. What you want? I'm paying whatever you charging, Nip.
That's fair. That's fair. You felt like he proved worth the worth of the money based off what you've got. So you feel like Lloyd Banks hasn't proven like that track record at all to deserve $100 for an album.
I think Lloyd Banks is a great artist.
Okay.
It just don't resonate. It just don't resonate with me the same way that Crenshaw resonated with me. When I heard Crenshaw, I was like, oh, this, you know, I'm not on those since he passed away. I'm hyping up Nipsey Hussle. When Nip was still breathing on this earth, I'm arguing. It's like, nah, he the dopest nigga out. I don't care about nothing. He the best rapper alive. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying shit like that. Like, no, because he giving game every single bar. Okay. Those are the rappers I listen to. I like rappers that's giving game every single bar. That's why I hype E40 the way I do.
That's fair.
Every bar, I'm learning something. Every track, I'm like, okay, so that's a good way to think about it. And the thing about it too is, I'm knee deep in, you know what I'm saying, what I call my entrepreneur phase, my step into the entrepreneur life, you know what I'm saying? All legal, all, you know what I'm saying, all 100% legit entrepreneur at this point. So when I'm listening to Nipsey Hussle talk about vertical integration in rap music, I'm like, bro, this is different. This is different.
And make it sound fire. And make it sound fire. You know how hard that is to do?
Bro, he talk, you know, explaining. And he's not the first rapper to give you game. So I'm not saying that's just that he giving it a different way. You know what I'm saying? This is fresh off of Bullets, ain't got no name and shit like that. So I'm like, okay, I see the growth in this young man. That's all I'm saying. Now, so if you're asking me if I think that Nipsey Hussle was a better rapper than Lloyd Banks, I would say yes. I know it's a lot of people that might disagree with that. I haven't, you know what? I might need to double back and go, you know, try a little harder to you know, because I'm not trying to
dig into those crates. Ox might have to dig into those crates. But go ahead. Yeah,
yeah, I can't. What? BD, what? Who is having this debate? Ongoing debate at my job, Good Kid, Mad City, or graduation? But if y'all don't stop with this Kendrick Lamar shit, I swear to God.
How you feel about Kendrick, Cox?
Yeah, y'all know I don't fuck with Kendrick, man.
Oh, damn.
I don't want to hear that shit.
To be fair, though, I'm not gonna front. Graduation definitely probably beats out Good Kid, Mad City. But I can understand why people feel a certain way about Good Kid, Mad City. It's one of those things where it was a benchmark for a lot of people's lives. Same way Graduation does the same thing. I feel like Good Kid, Mad City was a good introduction for a lot of people that wasn't familiar with the West Coast. Like he was like less aggressive of the music, and like especially when him with YG, like that counterbalance with him and YG. I think that's why it made it stand out even more. Because YG's first album is a classic. Low key, I think it's right there with Kendrick Lamar's first album. Like, if you're talking about putting you in that environment and letting you understand what's going on and depict that, I'm not talking about rapping skills. I'm talking about putting a quality of music that you can just say, I'm watching and I see what you're talking about. YG and Good Kid, Mad City are right there, But I think Good Kid, Mad City was like a little bit more versatile. Like you could have some skateboard kid music, like there's multiple styles of music within it. I think that's what people gravitate.
I did like YG's growth from Tooted and Booted, to what he became. But I definitely feel y'all. I feel you.
My thing is Kanye West, like the whole Good Kid, Mad City versus Graduation thing, like Kanye has like 5 albums that I would much rather listen
to before Graduation. That's fair.
I don't say take, but like I would much rather listen to him than Graduation, or not Graduation. Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I'm saying?
Like he not like Good Kid, Mad City don't even make Kanye's top 3.
Nah. Because
I mean that might be fair.
Yeah, that might be fair to say. That might be. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that might be fair to say. That might be fair, bro.
They just don't.
I love Kanye, but I just don't like his fans, bro. His fans are so annoying, bro.
Yeah, man. Kendrick, I know Kendrick has a cult following and a lot of fans, but I just don't see it. I don't be want to hear that nigga. I'll just be like, bro, somebody turn this shit off.
But I just want to say one last thing with the music. I think that's where music is going to eventually going into. I think a lot of artists are going to try to combat as more of them getting their masters back. I think it's going to be where it's going to be direct to consumer. Some people like are gonna upcharge just because they might not be putting out music frequently. But I think other people are just going to be putting out music direct to consumer, which is better. You know what I'm saying? For the artists. And I think like tours are going to be luxury. Like, I don't think like people are going to go to tours the same way that it used to be before. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially arena tours and stuff like that. Because Banks, he can't go on the road and pull an arena tour. So he got to uptick his music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. I also think that a lot of people are going to be shocked when they realize their masters ain't worth close to what they thought they were.
Facts. Facts. Yeah.
But
yeah, that's
I do want to get in. Yeah, I do want to get into a couple of current events. First, let me start by talking about. Do y'all fellas know a young lady by the name of Paige Van Zandt?
No, I'm not familiar.
So you don't know her work, okay?
No,
so
I'm not familiar with her work.
Paige Van Zandt is an ex-UFC fighter who turned OnlyFans model. Miss Van Zandt, let me see. Miss Van Zandt says she made more money in 24 hours on OnlyFans than she did during her entire span as a UFC fighter. After spending 6 years in the MMA industry, the 29-year-old launched her OnlyFans account in 2020. Van Zandt, who referred to herself as the queen of OnlyFans, now charges fans $9.99 to view her photos. During an appearance on the Barstool Sports podcast titled Only Stands, Van Zandt spoke with host Glenn Balls about the life-changing amount of money she makes posting racy photos of herself. OnlyFans has definitely been my largest source of income, I would say. I think I made more money in 24 hours on OnlyFans than I made my entire fighting career combined. Van Zandt discussed the stigma around the OnlyFans platform and explained that most of her fan base is made up of men, obviously. Anyways, even outside of the UFC and out of fighting, have been pretty successful. I've worked pretty hard in other industries to try to cross over. She explained that social media prompted her to explore OnlyFans platforms because her followers often asked her to post photos of herself, and by monetizing that, she has made life-changing money. So Van Zandt described her initial content as PG, but as time went on, she switched on to more X-rated content.
Yeah.
Get loose. OnlyFans and the money that creators are able to make on the site has served as a point of contention with proponents arguing it is a way for women creating their own content to monetize off people who view it, while others argue the sexually explicit platform is degrading and taboo. Real quick, I would like to point a couple things out here. Teachers. So there's another article about this. It says teachers across the U.S. and Canada have been fired for posting explicit content to OnlyFans, reporting they also made more on the platform than they did during their day jobs. One Missouri high school teacher was placed on leave. One Missouri high school teacher was placed on leave last month after district officials found out about her OnlyFans account. The former teacher told outlets that her OnlyFans account added about $8,000 per month to her $42,000 yearly teaching salary.
Hey,
listen. Oh man, this is Des. You go first. You go first. Cause go ahead.
Well, first things first. Shout out to Paige. I'm looking at these I'm looking at these.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Vincent.
You know what I'm saying? But in
Wait,
terms
real
of the
quick,
whole,
Dezo. Speaking of Paige Van Zandt, text you missed the milkman conversation last night. We'll talk about that later. Go ahead,
Yo,
Dezo. Go ahead.
We're
speaking
gonna
about
run
the
it back.
whole
There's gonna be a
OnlyFans,
part 2. We're gonna have a part 2 for sure. We're
yeah.
gonna have a part 2.
Speaking about the whole OnlyFans situation, it's real slippery slope, man. Because it's like on one hand, you know, you want to see women get their money, you know, be able to financially support themselves, be financially liberated. But at the same time, it's like
Salute to Dill, man. Salute
at
to
the
Dill.
same time, it's like y'all like what's at what point is the money not worth it? You know what I'm saying? And to a lot of women, I feel like a lot of women would see this as like it's not worth it, you know. Like I know a lot of women who don't see OnlyFans as an option. So, but for the women that do, you know, if they feel like they are comfortable with having their body shown to millions of men who are perving and want to spend $10.99 on just to look at the box. Hey, you know, that's by all means.
You know, on top of that too, for some women, it's not even so much about the you know, showing the body. It has something to do with showing their body, but what they don't realize, what a lot of them realize is, I'm not gonna make that type of money because it's a full-time job to be able to make that type of money. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on there. You got to be posting crazy content. You got to go, you know, overdrive in order to be one of those top creators anyway. So they're like, yo, I'm not gonna do all this. I just want to work, which is fine either way.
Right. And the thing about it, I mean, even I don't know if you guys have been seeing the whole situation with Joe Smith, the basketball player.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his wife, he just found out that she got an OnlyFans, but here's my thing. My thing is like, I don't know. It's a weird thing to say because it's kind of like
she used to be a porn star though.
That's my point. Like, yo, bro, like she's been, and my thing is like, yo, if your financial situation is not that good, like that conversation, like to go to those means, like I don't know, like it's a weird thing. It's like Dezo said, it's a slippery slope. Like, because I can't stop. If somebody feels like they're not making enough money to support themselves, who am I to tell them what to do so? You know what I'm saying? If they're not harming nobody, not harming kids, they're not harming themselves. Who am I? At the end of the day, you got to live with that decision in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be a representation of me, whether it be with the Joe Smith thing situation or by yourself. But at the end of the day, you got to live with those. Like, that's your moral compass. I can't be mad at you for, you know what I'm saying, how you view yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
right. Also, y'all, I forgot to
go ahead.
I forgot to say at the beginning of this episode, y'all, make sure y'all go back, check out Monday's episode of the Champagne Room. It was a great time, great content. Once again, apologize for the audio situations on there. Audio was a little shaky, but you can get through it. It's good. It's good. Beautiful young ladies, you can damn it listen to it on mute. But anyway,
there's some jewels in there. There's some jewels for y'all.
Facts. Don't turn that audio on. You want to hear it. But yeah, shout out Paige Van Zandt.
Right.
Let me right. Yeah. You might have a new subscriber this month, but don't worry about that shit. Let me move on.
So let's say y'all down bad. Just a quick question before we get into the thing. If y'all down bad and your significant other decides, yo, they want to have an OnlyFans account, like of not racy stuff, just like, you know, and they said they feel like they can go on. Let's say they have some type of following, right? They have some type of thing. Or you guys are cool with that? Would you guys manage it? How would you say? Like, how would that conversation go with y'all?
If it's hard times you said and not racy stuff, I'm gonna be like, yo, if you gonna do it, do that shit. I'm saying, don't be wasting time. Don't be wasting time posting on that podcast shit. Ain't nobody paying for that. Still, you better show that. Hey, You better show that box. Stop playing.
Look, open up. Just open. All right, yo. Let's go.
Hey, full spread eagle. You know what I'm saying?
Go. Ox, focus. Let's go.
Me and my girl have talked about this before. Not seriously, but just like in passing. Cause she doesn't see it as an option. Yeah, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't see it as an option. But I she asked me, if I was to get OnlyFans, would you break up with me? I was like, yes, for sure. That's absolutely what would happen. Like immediately, like so.
Yesterday.
The second you push enter on your username, I'm all right. Well, I'll check you later.
Would you support though? Would you support? Would you subscribe?
I would subscribe to my ex for sure. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
You're sick.
I ain't subscribing to shit.
I subscribe to my ex.
Shit, I don't know. Y'all done already seen that box. I done had it. I done did everything I could to it.
Right.
It depends.
$99 for it. It's crazy.
Yeah, you better just hit her up and tell her, man, I miss you. Send me some of them nudes. I miss you.
Right.
I miss your mama's cooking.
I miss your mama's cooking.
But let me jump over to this next current event. I'm you know what I'm saying. I'm already finna be a little late. It's okay. That'll be all right.
That's
okay.
me.
So as y'all know, UFC 290. Y'all know UFC 296 is coming up next month, and there is a fight between Tony Ferguson and what's his name, Paddy Pimblett. Is his name right?
Yeah, Paddy Pimblett.
So so they are fighting, and Mr. Tony Ferguson is getting trained by none other than Mr. David Goggins. I don't know if y'all have seen these videos.
The Navy SEAL guy? The Navy SEAL.
I'm not bullshitting you.
This is amazing, son. Oh nah. He is a bottle. Yo, if cocaine was a human, that's David Goggins, bro. If cocaine was a human.
So I guess Ferguson's returned to the octagon. He's lost 6 straight. I guess he realizing I got to dig deep and see what I got inside of me. Man, I'm telling you these videos on if y'all don't follow David Goggins on Instagram, I need y'all to follow him right now and go look at the last 5 videos that have been posted. I know Tony Ferguson is on some shit like, yo, once we're done with this hell week, I'm going to go lay down, take a nap, and I'm going to wake up and beat your ass. Because this is crazy. It's insane. It's insane. And y'all know when Goggins trains somebody, he does everything with him, so there's no excuses. I'm talking about they did a mile. They're doing lunges for a mile straight.
Damn.
Then talking about lunges for a mile.
Lunges
for a mile. He has the clock on. They turn the camera on. Tony Ferguson's about 10 yards behind him, like this. Look like he's about to fall over. David Goggins is talking to the camera, talking about, we're at 55 minutes straight right now. I'm talking about lunging and talking. Lunging, going straight, talking. No way. Talking about, we just did 45 minutes straight of the 10 4-count push-ups, then 10 4-count jumping jacks, then 10 push-ups for 45 minutes straight. Now we're doing these lunges for a mile. He's just going, and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Then they go get on the little power bike thing. Then they get on the stair stepper. They get on the incline treadmill. They get on the incline treadmill. Tony Ferguson jumps off, gets his bag, starts throwing up. David Goggins is running on the treadmill, talking about, yeah, Tony, get that weakness out of you. Get that weakness out of you. Running, there's sweat everywhere. There's sweat
body. I'm going on my body, bro.
There's sweat everywhere. Tony, he's like, come on, Tony, get back on the treadmill. Tony jumps back on the treadmill. You know, you hold on to the rails. He said, no hands, Tony. He's running. Tony Denver falls off.
He's bugging out on me. He's bugging out.
Tony damn near fell off the treadmill, picks up the bag. He's throwing up. Yeah, Tony, get that fucking weakness out of you. Stay hard. On the opposite. Yo, when Tony gets in that ring with Patty, he's gonna fucking murder him.
Yeah, he's gonna murder him, bro.
Oh
He's gonna
God.
murder him, bro. Murder him.
Yo, because it's Hell Week, bro.
Yo, that sounds terrible, bro. That sounds like the worst. That sounds like the worst possible.
Hey, but you know what though? Because next time, Goggins does the 4x4x48, I challenge everybody to do that. I'm getting back in shape myself right now, so I'm gonna jump on that 4x4x48. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what that is, the 4x4x48, I believe it's you run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, 4 miles. Wait,
every 4 hours for 48 hours.
You're gonna have to get you on Ron to do that. We gotta see Ron doing that too. That's what we need to do. We need to see Ron.
Ron can pay that.
Hold on. I got another. Oh, all right. Bet.
What you gonna say, Texas?
No. I was gonna say, hold on. I seen Ron playing in that basketball tournament. Where you was at? Why you ain't putting no paint, Ox? We need the film. We see you training. We need to see you in a 5v5, man.
I was just hooping yesterday. I've been in the leagues now. Matter of fact, I was on the phone with my trainer yesterday. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Wash is coming soon.
Say less,
man.
I've been
in the lab. I was just on the phone with my trainer just yesterday. We getting our schedule right.
Say less.
Crazy. You gonna have to see about me. Stop playing, but not because you know that was up in Seattle, so I don't be in Seattle all the time like that. Like I get up there maybe every other weekend. You know what I'm saying? Go up there for work or whatever. But I've been playing in the leagues down here in Portland. The only reason got footage with Ron is because JD's up there and he could.
That makes sense. Okay, copy.
I don't got nobody down here. But but yeah, so if y'all got time, man, y'all go follow David Goggins on Instagram, watch these videos, and be very scared for
Tony Ferguson, Patty. So be scared.
Hopefully, be scared for Tony, man. We hope he makes it through this hell week. I don't think it's done yet. I think they got 2 days left, so it's crazy. I'm talking about this man. But y'all know Tony Ferguson is a beast. He might have lost
right. Especially when it comes to conditioning and stuff like that. Yeah.
That man is a monster, and he can barely fade it, bro. But I'm gonna jump off. Before I jump off, let me read this quote. Once again, y'all, happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. That's from Dennis Whaley. Y'all brothers about to get into sports, or y'all about to wrap it up too?
Context, what you trying to do?
I mean, we could just do the last 2 games and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah. For sure.
All right, for sure. All right, catch y'all brothers later. Appreciate y'all stopping by. No Snooze Button.
Salute.
All right, Ox.
See y'all later.
Yeah, we'll see you on the panel.
You already know.
So.
But yeah, Dezo, I don't know if you got a chance to see the last 2 games. Actually, did you see what happened to that Thursday night football game? What's up with the Bears? What's going on with the Bears?
I mean, it was an ugly win, but we won. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. The Bears.
The Bears. You know what I'm saying? It was. I was a little impressed.
It was gross. It was nasty to watch.
It was ugly. It was ugly, bro.
Yo,
I don't know why.
The game was so boring. They interviewed Jason Kelsey for because I think he's gonna be like a runner, like he's a finalist for Sexiest Man Alive, which is crazy. But they interviewed him for a whole hour, and they didn't even show what was going on in the field, bro. They would pan to the field randomly. They was literally talking to Jason Kelsey for an hour, bro. That's how boring that game was, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Bears versus Panthers was a Thursday night football main event. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
gross. I feel bad for Amazon for that one. I feel bad for Amazon.
Yo, the NFL just threw him that game. It was like
you'll be all right. You'll be all right, Jeff Bezos. Yeah, you'll be all right.
I'll be all right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, our backup quarterback is trash. But it don't really matter though, because our starter can't get on the field. So we're in a lose-lose situation. So
The Bears.
the Bears.
That's the Bears for you, bro. That's the Bears. But yeah, no, that was I still have some faith in Bryce Young. I just feel like the Panthers need to put more pieces around him. I think a year development. He's a little bit shaky in the pocket still. But he's been it's been hit and miss with him. So we'll see how that goes. I just think the Bears are just cooked. Like they're cooked. They need to start from scratch. The Panthers, I think they have something going with their quarterback. They just need to push. I'm not mad at DJ Moore for the Bears. I just don't know just the quarterback situation with the Bears. It's just so up and down for me.
Yeah, I mean, DJ is basically just wasting away on our team.
Right? Agreed, 100%.
So,
on top of that, yeah, go ahead.
So we should like, and the thing is, like, the Bears have never been good in my lifetime. So
right.
So I'm not really surprised.
Right.
I'm just disappointed.
That's fair. That's a fair point. Did you get a chance to see the NBA games?
Yeah, we had 2 NBA games. The Milwaukee Bucks versus the Indiana Pacers, and then we had the Hawks versus the Magic. And let me tell you something, man.
Start it off, man.
The Milwaukee Bucks might be cooked. I ain't gonna lie to
you. Wow.
I didn't.
Why you say that?
Like, all right, take this with a grain of salt because Dame didn't play.
Okay.
But at the same time, like y'all losing to the Milwaukee, or not the Milwaukee, y'all losing to the Indiana Pacers, bro.
Whoa. Slow down. Indiana Pacers aren't the Chicago Bulls. All right. There's not a team that could just run over. All right. Indiana is a very good team, solid team. I think Halliburton is actually the best pure point guard in the league right now. Put up 30. Put up close. I think it was 30 and 10. In my opinion, I think so. To me, I agree with you in a certain thing with Milwaukee. I think the first thing I said to myself was, Giannis, you spent the whole sum with Hakeem for what? For what? For what? These are the games, right?
He dropped 54. He did his job.
No. Don't get me wrong. Okay, hear me out. 54, but it was all run and dunk. All run and dunk. All run. Like, don't get me wrong. He was hit. I think he hit like a fade. He was hitting a couple of jump shots, couple of fade. But my thing is you went to Hakeem for low post work, right? And footwork and things of that nature. When you don't have Dame, you're not running as much pick and roll, right? You would expect, try to go into the post. Like, let's see the moves that you've been improving on. You didn't even try. And when you are in the middle of the paint, if you get stopped, you still look like you don't know what you're doing. Like, he'll get the short roll and he gets stuck and it's just pivot, look around. Pivot, throw it to Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton can't ISO the ball no more. Like, trusting Chris Middleton for ISOs ain't it. That's not it. He's not a number 2 no more. He is like a number 3 who could get hot, catching and shooting, get a couple of streaky buckets. But as far as relying him for as a number 2, he's not a number 2 no more. So get that out of your head. I just feel like Giannis, I guess this is who he is at this point. He hasn't improved jump shot wise. He hasn't improved low post wise. It's just a whole bunch of still running, dunking. I'm gonna bully ball you guys. Athleticism. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's effective. It works. I just don't. If you get the right team and you get the right personnel, you can kind of take him away, and that's why hopefully Dame is that counterpunch. You know what I mean to that. So I don't know. It's I'm not out on Milwaukee. I just have reservations about Giannis. That's what I do.
My thing is,
but I like what Indiana's doing. I feel like they give me Phoenix Suns vibes. I think Benedict Mathurin reminds me of a slower, longer Oladipo. I feel like Obi Toppin reminds me of Shawn Marion. Miles Turner. I don't like his footwork defensively, but he's a good rim protector. You know what I mean?
He's awkward. He's awkward moving, dude.
Yeah, he's weird. It's just like Roy Hibbert. Like they look weird when they're running.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Look at these Indiana centers, bro. Indiana centers crazy. But they have like Jalen Smith, who was injured. They have Jackson. They have backup mobile bigs, so they can get away with that. I think Indiana is going to surprise some people. I think they're gonna make a good playoff push, and I think that first round, whoever they go against, they might be able to win that first round.
Yesterday showed why Dame was brought in.
Yep.
Because down the stretch of
100%.
that game, Giannis had some egregious turnovers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible
Mm-hmm.
turnovers,
Mm-hmm.
and that basically cost them a few possessions that could have won them the game.
Mm-hmm.
So while he did have the 54, at the end of the day, you still had those mistakes that cost
Right.
your team.
That cost the team.
Brook Lopez was terrible as well. Like he couldn't hit a shot.
I don't expect consistency out of Brook Lopez. The older that he gets, as an older big man, you're gonna be more streaky. As long as he's solid defensively, that's all you can be happy about. You know what I mean? Like just maintaining good rim protection, good decent rebounding, things like that. Clutch time shooting. It's just hit and miss now. He's more streaky than ever.
And like you said, I love Bennett Mathurin, bro. Bennett Mathurin's one of my favorite players. He's turned into one of my favorite players.
Yep.
I just like his fight, man. He's got that.
He gets it. Like he gets it.
Yeah.
He understands like being aggressive. He understands like just time and placement, and he wants to be good. And I've seen the improvement in his game between the shooting, picking his spots. Like I said, he reminds me of like a less explosive, longer armed Victor Oladipo. I just don't know. The thing about it is I hope he develops more counters to be a reliable scoring option all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's the only thing holding him back.
Yeah, that's the only thing. And I think same thing with Halliburton. I think Halliburton, just their ball handling skills and their ability to counter, I think that's the only issue for them. Other than that, like these guys are all-stars, like ready to go, in my opinion. I think Halliburton is going to be another all-star this year. The guy is shooting close to 50, 40, 90 again. Best pure point guard in the league right now. Trey had an amazing game yesterday, and we'll talk about that right after. But as far as pure point guard in the league, best pure point guard in the league. You guys can't take it away. I agree. Yeah. So you want to talk about the other game after that?
Let's hop into this Hawks Magic game. My boy Ice Trader Gang, man. It was a tale.
Kevin JJ is hype for this one, man. So to all the Hawks fans and the Trey fans. I know Ron is losing his mind.
The thing is, this game showed the pinnacle of Trey and the downfall of Trey at the same time.
Thank you, Des.
It was a tale of two halves. The first half, he couldn't be stopped, bro.
Yes.
He had 33 in the first half. He looked like, all right, yeah, he back on his shit right now. You know what I'm saying? He in his duffel.
Right.
That duffel bag that go all the way from here down to his ankle. Down to his ankle, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of
the go-yard duffel. He had the go-yard bag duffel.
Exactly. Sure. But then in the second half, he reverted back to like
nasty work.
Back to the first 5 games of the season. Like he was in his
nasty work bag.
I'm not gonna hit a shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna hit. So
go ahead.
So he went from scoring 33 to only 9 in the second, or no, not even 9, 8 in the second half.
Right.
8 points in the second half. So, but luckily we had Jalen Johnson. All praises go to Jalen Johnson, bro.
Okay. The savior of the game. You feel like he was the savior of the game,
bro. He is the perfect complement to what Trae Young and DeJounte Murray are trying to do. He's the hustle guy that Atlanta has been needing for a while now, and I love it, bro. I love it.
Okay.
He doesn't give up on a play. He hustles back for defense. He's smart with the ball. I ain't gonna lie, this might be blasphemous, but I feel like at his peak, he could be a Draymond Green-esque type player. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm looking at him like that.
Is he better than John Collins already?
I mean, he's a better fit. I don't know if he's a better player than
to jump off the ledge.
I don't know if he's a better player than peak John Collins.
Okay.
But I mean, peak John Collins was, 21 and 10. He was he was offensive and defensive threat in that,
Right.
especially in that playoff run. That playoff
Right,
run, he
right,
was a
right. Yeah, that
monster.
playoff run, he was
He
hooping.
was bugging. But Jalen Johnson,
You feel like he
Jalen
has
Johnson,
more potential than
he has the potential to do that though.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know if the scoring. I don't know if the scoring's ever going to be like. I don't know if he's going to be ever a consistent scorer like that. But we have enough scorers
So
on the
that's why you
team.
kind of give it in the Draymond thing. That could do everything,
Yeah,
like do everything pretty
yeah.
decently.
Swiss Army
Fair.
knife, bro. Every
Fair.
team needs a Swiss Army knife, and Jalen
Agreed.
Johnson's that guy for the Hawks.
Okay. That's a fair evaluation. I agree with you in terms of Jalen Johnson's getting the shine that he needs. He's a perfect running mate. DeAndre Hunter is kind of that offensive forward for them, and Sadiq Bey, they already have kind of like those two offensive forwards. So I agree with you. I think that hustle and that defensive tenacity, ability to run the floor, the vertical threat, you know what I mean? Instead of having guys to spacing out the floor, he's rim running. He's providing an outlet for another alley-oop threat for Trey, because you know Trey loves throwing alley-oops. And I agree with you when it comes to Trey's evaluation. It's crazy because I was hitting up, I was talking to J-Rob, and I was talking to a couple of my other homeboys. And as I was saying it out loud, I need to turn on my camera for this one. Trae Young to me is this generation's Allen Iverson at this point. He's a better shooting version of Allen Iverson. I think that's why a lot of people have this polarizing feeling about Trae Young. A lot of people either rock with him or they don't. But if you really pay attention to Trae Young's play style, very Allen Iverson-esque. He just shoots further away than Allen Iverson. A lot of people, they say, yo, he's like Steph Curry. No, he's not like Steph Curry. He's closer to Allen Iverson. He's more of a floater, get into the teeth of the paint. He passes the ball way more than Allen Iverson. Obviously, he's way more of a better. He's way more of a, but he has more talent. So I can't say he's a more of a willing passer than AI. I think he just has way more talent, and it's this generation is way more like emotional. So like if you don't give them the ball, they're gonna turn their back on you. You know what I'm saying? Versus back in the days. So I just feel like Trae Young is our version of Allen Iverson. He plays within his own little world, and the rest of his teammates have no idea what's going on. And eventually, it's like he gives them like 4 opportunities to kind of come into his world, and then after that, it's just Trae world. And Channing Frye said the same exact thing. He's a superstar, and he's a star. He's an all-star, but he plays his own little bubble, and he doesn't know how to integrate his teammates with him. That's what the issue is with Trae Young. It's either Trae Young is hot and everybody else is cold, and everybody else kind of gets wherever they fit in, or everybody else is doing well, but Trae has like 18 points and like 12 assists. Yeah, that's cool. That's good numbers. But are you maximizing Trae if he's not scoring? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what is Trae's impact? Like when he puts his fingerprints on the game, what is his impact? That's what the issue with Trae Young is. On the other hand, Orlando, Paolo, I need you to work on that jump shot. Paolo, I need you to work on that jump shot. I need you.
Man.
That was first of all, that was a wide open jump shot. On top of that, too, forget about that. You could have took the one dribble midi. You didn't even have to take the 3.
He could have stepped up. He could have stepped up a little bit.
You're a way better mid-range shooter, and you didn't step out. So that means that you need to work on your jump shot. And the fact that Franz don't get me wrong, I love Franz. Franz is surprising me every single game. I keep forgetting that he's nice like that, because I keep saying, like, why they keep giving him the ball to like end the game and like shot creation and all that stuff. And he just keeps finding ways to shot create. I just think that Paolo needs to work on his shot creation to help develop that team. They don't trust, and they need a real lead guard. I think Anthony Black is eventually going to be that lead guard for them. He just needs to work on his shooting. I don't think Markelle Fultz can be a lead guard in the NBA anymore. I think that jump shot is too like wicked. Like, it's giving me Sean Livingston vibe, but the broke version of Sean Livingston, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, the rim running is great. Like, when he puts rim pressure, amazing. Transition, amazing. That half court offense is just so. It's so weird. It's so methodical. It doesn't have no flow to it. You know what I mean?
My thing is, I'm looking at the box score, Joe Ingles was a plus 27, and he only played 17 minutes. What the fuck happened in those 17 minutes? That's crazy.
You know, it's so weird. It's funny because I was watching the game and I was telling to my homies, I hate watching Joe Ingles play. Like I really hate watching. However, he's effective. He's effective.
Mhm.
When he catches and shoots, for the most part, he's a good knockdown shooter. He doesn't do too much. He plays at his
Mhm.
own pace. Defensively, he's terrible. There was hunting him every chance. That's why I'm surprised that he was so with the plus minus. But the thing about it is that team, when they have him, he places the floor out and allows the other guys to cut and rim run and stuff like that. Provides them that option. Another thing that I will say too, I don't know how you feel about Jalen Suggs, but for me, Jalen Suggs, he reminds me, and I might be bugging, but like a lesser version of Jamal Murray. Like he's longer. He has
I didn't know
arms.
that's where you're going. I thought you was going somewhere else.
Wait. So where do you have him? Where do you have Jalen Suggs?
The same way I feel about Jalen Johnson is the same way I feel about Jalen Suggs, bro.
Really? So more defensive, Draymond Green.
A Swiss Army knife, man.
Fair point.
He is a do-it-aller. You know what I'm saying?
A better version of Josh Hart?
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't know if he's a better version, but he's in that lane.
In that realm. So that's why I have his floor as Josh Hart. I have his ceiling as Jamal Murray. I think if he works on his ball handling, because he can shoot. A lot of people don't. He can shoot. It's just, and he can shot create. It's just, I think he needs the reps in doing it. You know what I'm saying? And he's if you watch him in Gonzaga, he used to do a lot of. He can score. The kid is a bucket. I just think that they have too many guys that can get you a bucket, and they need to flesh out that roster. They have too many guards. They have too many forwards. They have too many. They just need to flesh out that roster.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite archetype of player now. You know what I'm saying? The Swiss Army knives, the Jalen Suggs, the Josh Harts, the Alex Carusos, the
Caruso. Whoop! He put on a show yesterday, boy.
Hey, he might be the best Swiss Army knife guard in the league right now.
Low key.
Like he might be that.
I keep forgetting. And don't get me wrong, Jaden McDaniels, I think he's the best guard defender, but Caruso's right behind him. Caruso is right behind him, bro. I think I'm notching down Derek White a little bit. I'm notching because Derek White, you've been a little bit, but Caruso, you are boy. You it.
The thing is, I think Derek White, I would put the Swiss Army knife on Derek White, but Derek White is a little too good of a player to be just a Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
You know,
fair.
He's a little too good of an offensive player.
It's just surprising too. That's the weird thing about it. Like it's like you really hitting these shots, bro? Like really? Like it don't feel like, in my opinion, like every time I see Derek White play, like some of the shots that he hits, I'm like, yo, you're not supposed to hit that shot. Like your body type, your archetype, like the way that you play, you don't give me that vibe that you're supposed to hit it. And that's why you never judge a book by its cover, especially in the NBA. That's why I say there's all type of competition. Yeah,
especially with that ball fade that he has now, bro.
Yeah, like
it's great. I'm glad he got rid of because his hairline was.
Whatever that thing was, I don't know what that was. I don't know.
He had to do the LeBron treatment by doing the double.
He probably had to like gel it down, like so it could create a new hairline, like just gel it down and shit. Yeah, it's crazy. That's a nasty work. But Atlanta is a surprise. I just feel like it's too hit and miss with Trae Young, and this your turn, my turn with DeJounte Murray is going to be the downfall. The same thing like we're watching with the Knicks, the your turn, my turn. Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, like you need guys that when it comes to being a point guard, that's what I always say. Like pure point guards in this, it's a luxury to have because what it does, it elevates the team, and the team wants to play with you. When you have people that pass the ball, look at everybody. Bruce Brown is playing hard. Benedict Mathurin is playing hard. Miles Turner is playing hard. Like when look at Houston, Sengun with the passing and stuff like that. You got guys that they're gonna cut more. They're gonna play hard because they know the ball is gonna get into their hand. When you have a guy that's shooting 28 shots, you're shooting tour date numbers. I don't want to play with you, bro. I'm not gonna run hard, bro. I'm not gonna run hard. Right. I don't know if I'm gonna get the ball, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like it's not being professional, but it's kind of like, yo, like I have somebody, I don't trust your decision making, bro. I don't trust it.
Mhm.
I just don't trust it. It's too erratic for me. You're good, but you're too erratic.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
I feel you on that, bro.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, that's gonna do it for No Snooze Button.
Mhm.
Let me give y'all this quote again. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude by Dennis Watley. I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. But he sounds like a
It's a
great
dope
guy.
quote, though.
Yeah, he
So
sounds like a great
ladies, you can date broke niggas, right?
guy.
And be happy. You can. You can.
You can.
That's what he's saying. He's saying it. I ain't
Yeah,
saying
we're not saying that.
it.
That's
But
that boy Dennis. Listen to that boy Dennis.
That boy good. That boy good.
That boy's good. Any leaving words you want to get to the people context?
No, I just want to, thank you for tapping in, like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely let us know what's going on. If there's something that we missed out in your city, there's something that's going on in your city, in your town, in your community, let us know so we could bring some light to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's
for
that's
sure.
what we're here for. It's definitely for y'all. Shout out to the big girls and shout out to the slim girls, because y'all need love too. You know what I mean? Stay
Yes,
safe.
sir. Make sure y'all stay safe this weekend. Make sure y'all leave the weekend the same way y'all entered it, man. Drink some water, stay healthy, keep your head on a swivel. It
That's a
gets
fact.
ugly, you know what I'm saying? But
That's a fact. That's a
we'll
fact.
catch y'all Monday morning, man, or Saturday
Yes,
night.
sir.
We'll see what
Right.
happens.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we out.
We out.